Let me see.
Right on
Caller,
time.
caller 509. You're on the air. Who's this?
Hey, this is Rosemary.
Good afternoon, Rose. How's it going?
On time.
I'm doing
That's
well. How about
beautiful.
you?
We're doing good. Yeah, and the guy you just heard in the background, right on time, that will be my co-host Jeff. I'm Kenny C.
Hey, Jeff.
Welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you, sweetie? Thank you for joining us here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
I'm doing well. How about you guys?
We're doing fantastic. Notice
Awesome.
you say that at the
Our
exact
guest
same
showed
time.
up on time. Woohoo!
The reason we are chilling and celebrating because we have had a rough couple of weeks as far as guests being here on time. So you pretty much made us look a whole lot better.
Not being on time, just showing up at all.
Just not showing up. Yeah, that's the part.
I see.
Our last two guests said they'd be here and they never showed up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that.
No email, no nothing. So when you got here and you got here on time, I was a little excited. So thank you.
No problem.
All right, so let's go ahead and get to the questions. Before I do, for those just entering the room, we are live with Rosemary. This is her first ever interview, if it serves me correctly, and it's here on Chillin'. How about that? If you got any questions, type them on the chat room, or you can call in and talk to her yourself. You are a model/dancer, so I will mix things up, ask you some model questions and some dancing questions. And since dancing is your passion, let's start with the dancing questions first, if that's okay with you.
That's perfectly fine with me.
All right, let's start with the dancing thing. What got you into dancing? What made you wanted to dance?
When I was in junior high, some friends of mine and I decided to put together our own dance crew, and so we performed for a couple of shows at my junior high and also throughout high school. And then later on, after college, I started getting into go-go dancing, and so since then, I just continue on with the go-go dancing, but I still do other dancing, including like hip-hop and break dancing, too.
Oh, that's cool. Now, for the go-go dancing, is that choreographed that you do, or is it just off the top of the head, you just dance whatever music comes into your head?
It's more just freestyle, just right off the top of your head kind of thing. Just nothing choreographed about it, so, yeah.
All right. How long have you been dancing?
For probably about, let's say about 7 years now, something like that.
7 years. Wow.
Mhm.
Now, how often do you do dancing? Is it like a few days a night? And if so, what's the name of the places that people can go into and see you in person?
Usually I'm dancing at this place called Venom over in Seattle. Usually about like once a weekend each week. So yeah, that's the best place to catch me there. Usually like about like Friday nights or Saturday nights.
Wow, that's cool. So everyone that's in the Seattle area, make sure you check out Rosemary getting her dance on. My next question for you is, what kind of music do you like to dance to?
Ooh, I like, that's kind of tough because I can dance to like any type. I'm mostly into like house or techno, also some hip hop in the top 40s.
Wow, that's good. Now, what's your favorite song that's out right now?
Oh, that's a tough one. Probably the one with David Banner and Chris Brown, Get Like Me.
Good answer, because I happen to like that song too. And not to mention, David Banner is from Mississippi, which is where I was born in, so I got to represent for David Banner.
Nice.
Now, when you do the go-go dancing, do you often dance by yourself or do you dance with other people?
We always have to dance with other people, usually either about one other person or sometimes it'll be about four of us on stage. So, but we're never dancing by ourselves, though.
Oh, never, never. Wow, I thought you would get a little solo dancing, but I guess working as a team ain't all that bad. That way, if someone mess up, it's not your fault.
Exactly.
That's a good look right there. We got a question from Adrian Baca. And he wants to know what is the sexiest song to dance to.
So far right now, either Jay Holiday's Dead or the one from Chris Brown. I think it's called Take You Down.
Right. How about
But
that?
yeah, those two definitely.
All right. Let's see. Who are some of the dancers that you idolize?
Definitely Janet Jackson and Jennifer Lopez, just because their dance moves it's always different. It's never the same, and everybody's always catching up with with their moves and using it for their choreography. But definitely those two.
Wow, J-Lo and Janet. I'm surprised J-Lo is still dancing. I thought she'd be focusing on Hollywood nowadays, but I guess she's still into the music. Yeah, I guess she's still into music as we thought. Let's see.
She started off with dancing, so.
Right. Let's see. Now, let's go ahead and focus on the model questions. Besides, what made you? Did the dancing lead you into modeling, or was it the model that led you into dancing?
Probably the dancing led me into modeling, because at first I just really wanted to focus on dancing, but I noticed some dancers actually broke into modeling right after they got into more of the field and such, and so I wanted to see, how that was, kind of like test the waters with it. And so far, it's been really, really great. It's a great experience. I love it.
That's good. Now, what kind of modeling do you do? Is it like glamour? Is it lingerie? Tell us what type of modeling that you like to do.
I've done glamour, lingerie, swimwear. Right now I'm getting into fitness, and so I'm training up my body and such to get that fit and get toned and such. I really do like the fashion and runway, even though I'm a bit short for it, but it's still really, really fun. But definitely glamour is the best one I've experienced and loved.
All right, that's cool. Now, your name, Rosemarie. Now, before you call in, me and my friends were talking. When I told them we was having Rosemarie, they're saying Rosemarie for the Dick Van Dyke Show. Now, have you heard of that show and that character?
Yes, I've heard of it. I've even heard of there's one song that's also called Rosemary. But no, that's not where I got my name, though. My parents just named me that, so.
Wow. Well, yeah, I just want to ask because, people are saying, you getting heard from the Dick Van Dyke Show? I never even watched that show before. Maybe my parents did, but not me. I guess I'm a little too young to remember the Dick Van Dyke Show. But, now I want to ask you a question from a guy who I think you may recognize his name. He's a photographer, Steven Stifle. He wanted me to ask you this question.
Yes, I know him.
Now, he left a comment on the MySpace page, and he wanted me to ask you about your Dirty South connection.
I'm not really. Oh, okay. So Steven's from Alabama, and I'm friends with not just him, but I also have some family that's in Texas too. And I have like just tons of family and connections that live in that area, and he likes to refer that area the Dirty South all the time.
I was thinking, wow, because I'm from the South myself. I'm from a little old state named Kentucky. People want to make it look like it's from the Midwest, but actually we're from the South too. So,
Yeah.
next question comes from Chaos, and he wants to know about your name, Rosemarie. Is that your real name or is that a stage name?
It is my real name. It's actually my first and middle name.
First and middle name. Awesome. All right. So, now back to the dancing question. Now, when you dancing, have you seen some celebrities while you dancing, and if so, who?
There was one celeb. Well, I'm not sure if she would be counted as a celeb, but her name was Sabrina, who was on the second season of Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. But yeah, she's the only one that I've actually met since dancing and such, especially at the at Venom in Seattle.
Well, we'll call them mini celebrities because she's affiliated with Tila Tequila of all people. She kind of looks like a troll, but that's my opinion.
She doesn't look like a troll.
Kind of looks like what, Kenny?
I said Tila Tequila looks like a troll.
She does not look like a troll. No! She doesn't look like a troll.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
She's
and you're right, Kenny. Those are mini celebrities. Those really aren't celebrities.
Yeah, like an internet celebrity, basically. She,
right.
You know, her
fame
was...
Cool. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm watching the golf tournament. So.
Yeah, you go ahead and do that. Now let's see. Next. Now, besides your beloved city, Seattle, which is where you're from, what's some places you like to travel to?
The best place that I traveled to was the Bahamas, and that was for an FHM shoot. It's really, really beautiful, but the time that we were there, the Bahamas.
Oh, okay, you broke up when you said it.
By the time that we were there, it was really stormy. So one part of the day it would be really nice, and then all of a sudden there's just rain and thunderstorms.
I hear you used to live in San Diego.
Yeah, that's where I was born. Lived there for about 10 years, and then moved to Hawaii, and then finally moved over to Washington.
Where in San Diego?
I'm a Navy brat, so Chula Vista.
I'm out in El Cajon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I live in San Diego. I'm in El Cajon right now.
How is it over there? I miss San Diego. I haven't been there in so long. It's like raining in Seattle right now.
In fact, one of my friends just moved to Seattle from San Diego.
Oh, really? How does he like it?
Yeah. He loves it out there. He loves it up there. Me, I moved from New York to San Diego. I like it in San Diego better. I've been here for about 20 years now. I love it out here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I really want to go back to San Diego sometime soon.
Sorry, I'm watching the Ryder Cup. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. You keep on being the sports guy.
The reason why to bring it to full circle for her, I'm a golf teacher. I teach golf, so I'm watching the Ryder Cup, which is golf. So it's just the way she knows why I'm watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really big into golf. I teach it. I have a teaching degree and all that stuff. I play it a lot. I work at a golf course. A whole bunch of things. So yeah, that's why I'm watching it right now. I've been watching it since.
Cool.
I've been watching this tournament since 5 a.m. this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it started at 5 a.m. my time, and it's been on since then, and I've been watching it since then.
Oh, wow.
You know, while we talking sports over here, what are some of your favorite sports there, Rose?
I'm a huge fan of football. Love it so much.
And I'm guessing you are a Seahawks fan.
Yes, I am. But I prefer watching college football, though.
Yeah, because, you know, being from Seattle and being a Seahawks, I'm thinking Tennessee cracks me up. I don't know why, and Tay. But besides your modeling and your dancing, you are you're a full-time tech assistant and a freelance graphic designer. Now, what are some of the things you love to make there?
I just do my own art, really, because sometimes it gets kind of boring just designing the usual print kind of stuff like business cards. And I prefer designing like my own kind of art, especially because I really want to get into designing snowboards and skateboards. So I'm looking to breaking into that.
Oh, that's cool. Now, ain't that the MySpace layout for your page? You made that that layout yourself?
I just recently changed my layout to just a standard one that MySpace had because I'm planning on changing it, but the previous one I designed myself.
Cool. For those who just tuning in, we are live with model/dancer Rose Marie here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. If you would like to call in and talk to her, ask her a question. The number is 310-984-7600, and the show ID is 204201. Now, what are some of the models you look up to?
Tyra Banks, especially, definitely her, and Ursula Mays.
Wow.
Not sure if many people know who Ursula Mays is.
No, I never heard of her. I'm sure we all heard of Tyra Banks, but I never heard of the other one.
Yeah, she's actually one of the models from Deal or No Deal.
Oh, I watched that show a lot, but mostly just because of the ladies. I watched that show a lot, but mostly because of the ladies.
She usually holds the briefcase number 5. So you
she has
can
her own
easily
show?
identify who she is. Oh, no, she doesn't have her own show. She's on.
Yeah, she's one of the ladies that hold the briefcase for that game show Deal or No Deal. But we got another question.
Really? What number is she?
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5. Oh, right next to my number 3, Lisa. Cool.
Wow.
But
anyway,
Kenny, did I just freak you? Kenny, did I just freak you out with that?
I know you like the show. Yeah, just a little bit.
I did.
Just a little bit.
I did. Yeah, scared you there.
You caught me off guard.
He knows the girls.
Why didn't you tell our guest, since she's a sports fan and she happens to like Seattle and football, why don't you tell our guest the kind of bet that you and I've made? Maybe she'll get a kick out of it.
Oh, God, do I have to?
Yes,
oh, you don't have
now.
to, but now that I mentioned it, now that she's probably going to want to hear it.
All right, I might as well tell her. Yeah, tell her the bet. All right. And then after that, I'll get to Adrian's question. All right, now, we was at Jeff's show a few weeks ago before the NFL season started, and we was making our picks who was going to win division by division. Then we went to the AFC North division. Jeff picked the Steelers. I went on the limb and picked the Cleveland Browns, and he went at me pretty hard, and we just lost our guest. I guess you didn't want to hear it. See? Good job,
She hung up
Jeffrey.
on us. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know she was going to hang. She said she was a football fan, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Hey, Ripper, didn't she say she was a football fan, Ripper?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't losing my mind.
Well, she mostly was
probably on
a
her
college
cell phone,
football.
And her dog probably ate it.
Oh, here we go.
Come on,
Hey,
Kenny. I got
at
to
least
keep
we get-
everybody. There she is. There she is.
Sorry about
She is.
that.
She should be back.
That's
Okay.
all right.
Okay. So, okay, it was back to you. Jeff picked the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
And who
I
did
picked
you
the
pick?
Cleveland.
Kenny picked Cleveland.
I
Pick the
picked
who?
Cleveland. Cleveland Browns.
Picked the Browns.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yes,
Why?
I am serious.
Why?
She's
I
asking him
look.
why.
What?
I just think that. No, I know they're off to a rough start, but they will bounce back eventually, and they got Baltimore to start tomorrow. So,
Yeah,
Up
lots
and
of
her-
loss here, man. Now, she hung up again. Kenny, you made her laugh so hard, she hit the button by accident, Kenny.
that's what,
She was laughing so hard. She hit
well,
the
she
button by
asked
accident.
for it. She asked for the bet,
know.
and I said it,
wanted to
and
know.
she.
I agree with you, buddy. She's probably listening to us right now going, those guys are, why? Why did you pick the Browns? I thought that was freaking hilarious. It must be her cell phone, and she's in a bad area. I thought that was freaking hilarious, dude. Yes.
I know this is.
What? There she is. Go ahead. Unmute her.
Sorry.
Asking, why did you pick the Cleveland Browns? Why?
Why? That's what I want to know.
First of all, they won 10 games last year. They missed the playoffs by 1 game. And Anderson, the quarterback, had a good year that year, and Jay Lewis and Edwards and those guys. And their defense was pretty decent. Now, I know they're off to a rough start, but they will bounce back eventually, and they got Baltimore to start. That's all I'm going to say. And I still stand by it, even though they're 0-2. Now, this is when the bet gets crazy. If the Cleveland Browns,
It is.
this is when the bet gets crazy. Now, if the Browns, if they win the AFC North, then Jeff must sing "Ebony and Ivory," performed by Cardinal and Thunder.
No,
However-
I'm singing
Oh, wow.
Chaos's version of Ebony and Ivory, which is called Jeffrey and Kenny C.
Oh, this is perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, Jeffrey and Kenny C. However, if the Browns don't win the division, then I will be singing it by the end of the regular season.
You will be
Now,
singing
as
Ebony and Ivory Chaos, right?
Yeah, alongside with Chaos. Yes. Yes, and Adrian.
Now give her the second half of the bet.
Okay, I'll give it now. Now, Jeff wants to call me crazy. I'll call him crazier for picking the Jets to win the AFC East over the New England Patriots. And I know Jeff's feeling a lot confident. And I know Jeff's feeling a lot.
Here's the
But
kicker
Tom
on
Brady
it.
got
I
hurt.
would pick the Patriots over the
Yeah,
Jets.
but this is the kicker. If the Browns do not have a better record than the Jets, then Kenny C is not only going to be singing Ebony and Ivory, but he will be singing Jeffrey and Kenny C also.
Oh, wow. That'd be
So the
perfect.
Browns need to win the AFC North, and they need to have a better record than the Jets for Kenny C not to sing at all. But if the Browns lose the North, he will be singing Ebony and Ivory. And if they don't have a better record than the Jets, he will be singing Ebony and Ivory and Jeffrey and Kenny C. And I will be laughing my ass off.
Hey, I'm
Wow.
confident.
Yeah,
It's a long season.
That's a really good bet.
I'm
You like that
guessing
bet,
Rose
Ripper?
will-
So,
That is a good
I'm
pick.
guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing that Rose Marie's going to be tuning back in come 2009 when someone loses a bet.
Oh, definitely.
Weekend of
Trust me, I will.
Hey, the first weekend of 2009, I got to go and find it.
Yeah.
You're going to be hearing anything.
I will not be singing, even if it kills me.
Kenny,
Well, you
Kenny,
don't have to.
This is what Kenny's going to be singing.
Harmony.
You go, Kenny C.
You can do it
I hate
karaoke
your
style.
guts. I hate your guts, Jeff. I hate your guts. You and your New York born bred going into California guts. I hate it, man. I really do. Anyway,
born
let's...
and raised in New York and moved out to San Diego in 1986. You ain't never seen anybody like me, or you will ever again.
All right. Let's put aside the bet and let's get back to the focus at hand. This is an interview, so we had our laugh, we had our fun.
Since she said she was a sports fan, I thought she would get a kick out of it.
Yeah. You should talk more sports next time.
Well, then you know what? I do a sports show every Tuesday night, 4:30 on NowLive.com. It's called Sports World Radio. And then I do my NFL show every Saturday at 1 o'clock on the West Coast, the NFL show, right before chilling with Jeff. So you can come on over anytime you want.
Have you guys ever heard of the LFL?
The what?
No.
The LFL.
The Ladies National Football League?
The Lingerie Football League.
Oh, now you're talking.
Now you're talking.
Okay, you know the Super Bowl, during the halftime show, there will be the Lingerie Bowl during halftime. Yeah, well, now LFL is going to be having an actual teams for for the East and West divisions, and Seattle is actually forming a team just next month.
Really?
Mhm.
You gonna try out?
Of course.
I'd love to be at those tryouts. I would love to be at those tryouts. How about that? Okay, put on your great launch spray. Let me see what you look like. Those would be killer
San Diego also has a team too.
Oh, but you know what? You know something? You got to get me hooked up with those guys. I have the radio. All of them.
I can see it now. Jeff doing a lingerie football game live on Sports World Radio. That would be good.
I'm now live on radio, baby. That's right.
I'm now live first.
Now live. Yeah.
It will be great. It will be so great.
It'll be great. You know what? We can have you, instead of participating in it, you could go on the other side and do the play-by-play with me.
Okay.
How about that?
I'm definitely down for that.
There you go. Kenny C could take your place on the field.
I think he'd be injured really quick with the first play.
Oh, them chicks are tough, man. I've been watching them games. Them chicks are tough, man. Those some tough-ass balls like that.
Look at TCB. He writes down here, we will know Cleveland's fate before Week 7.
Oh, wow.
I just wish I never accepted the bet, but at the same time, I'm a man of faith, and I stand by what I say.
Wait, do you not feel confident?
I do feel confident.
Because, you know something? It gives everybody on Now Live that comes to your show and my show, and TCBs and Chaoses and Blairs, they all ask, what's going on with the bet? How's Jeff and Kenny doing with their bet? So everybody's paying attention to Cleveland Browns this year because of the bet that you and I have. Isn't that great?
Even Fozzie is paying attention to the fact, and he's not even a damn football fan.
I get emails all the time. What do you mean? I'm the biggest New York football Giants fan you'll ever meet in your life, dude. I was actually at the game where Harry Carson and Lawrence Taylor broke Joe Theismann's leg. I was at that game.
Yeah.
I heard that thing pop, and I was like, yeah! But you're right. Football's not my biggest sport.
Oh, wow.
I'm into basketball. I'm a diehard basketball nut. I can watch 6 games at once.
All right. Okay, so, let's get back to the interview. We had our laughs. Let me start again. Let's see. Now, I'm looking at your bio on your MySpace page, and you saying that your sexiest feature is your sense of humor. Sexy and comedy. Please explain that to me.
Well, because I have a tendency to be really shy with people. I have a tendency to be really shy when I meet people the first time, and so they get this kind of impression that I'm just like a sweet little girl next door kind of thing. But once they get to know me, I tend to really open up and get all goofy and such, and so tend to be a bit entertaining and everything, and I love seeing people laugh too. So that's what I would say is my sexiest feature.
All right, that's
your
cool.
laughter?
What was that?
What your sexiest feature is what? You haven't been a laughter or? Ow.
Oh, just getting people to laugh and just helps put people at ease, not be so uptight.
Cool.
All right, let's get back to a question for Adrian Baca, and this is a long-term question. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
I don't know. I don't think so much about 10 years. Probably 5 years I'll probably still be modeling and probably still living in the Seattle area because I just love it here. But yeah, just thriving and being successful.
All right. Let's see. Now, back to the dancing question. Now, have you ever danced in a music video before?
No, I've never danced in a music video. I've been offered a couple of times, but when the opportunity really comes, then yeah, definitely. As of now, no, I haven't.
Oh, would you like to be in a music video someday?
Yeah, it really depends on who the music video is for, definitely. But I'm just really selective on who the artist is and such.
All right. My next question is about your parents. Now, your father is African American with Mexican, Native American, and French, and as for your mom, she's Filipino, Japanese, and Spanish. That pretty much explains where you get your exotic looks from.
Uh-huh.
Now, do they actually speak those languages as well?
My dad doesn't, but my mom, she speaks Tagalog, which is one of the Filipino languages. So she sometimes teaches me several of the phrases and such. I don't speak the language, but I can understand bits and pieces of it.
Wow, okay. All right, that's cool. Now, as summer comes to a conclusion, how was your summer and what's your favorite summer moment?
Oh, I had several favorite summer moments. Probably I was go-go dancing for Simply Captivating. It's a go-go group that's currently being formed based in Seattle area. and we went down to one of the Native American reservations and danced with one of their country bands and got to blow up fireworks for free. So it was really fun, just enjoying it with just, really good friends and good people.
All right. Now, as we mentioned, your MySpace page earlier, what is the MySpace page link, if you can tell us, so I can type it in the room, get people to send some friend requests?
It's www.myspace.com/_Rosemarie.
All right. I just typed it in the chat room. That's her link there, myspace.com/_Rosemarie. Make sure you send her a friend request. So that's good times, good times. Now you're saying you like to dance a lot. Now besides your go-go dancing, do you like to, like when you're not being a go-go dancer, do you like to just party, like dance, in your free time, just having a good time, or do you like the go-go dancing a lot?
I like both. Well, I really love just enjoying, just dancing during my free time, and really dancing with, like a group of people and everything. And so it's just really relaxing. And with go-go dancing, like sometimes it really depends on the crowd energy, and also the DJ mixing his beats and everything. And so, go-go dancing can have ups and downs, but it's just really fun when you get to just dance on your free time, and also dancing with, like a group of people that shares the same talent as you do.
All right. We have a question from TCB, and he wants to know if you have any interest in acting.
I thought about it, but I don't think acting is really cut out for me. Maybe I'll be an extra or something, but as an actress, I don't think my kind of thing to do.
I wouldn't want to act myself with too many damn lines to remember. I don't know how people. That's too many lines to remember. I couldn't do it. I couldn't cut out for it. I don't know how other people do it, but I just can't do it myself.
Well, I know some people, whenever they forget a line, they tend to just wing it and come up with some lines right off the top of their heads just to fill in that space.
Maybe a little improv, but as far as a whole bunch of things to remember, I couldn't handle it. I just couldn't handle it. Now, what do you took that line from Blair. All right, good one, TCB. My next question for you is, have you ever considered posing nude? Has that ever crossed your mind?
I get that question all the time. I have considered about it, but most likely it's not something I'm really interested in. Just because I don't want to give myself away. Kind of keep my body image, a little bit conservative. Not that I have nothing wrong with, nude modeling or anything, but for me personally, I prefer to keep it a little bit conservative, but still sexy at the same time too.
Good answer. Good answer. You're being conservative. You're just doing you, not worrying about what anyone thinks.
Exactly.
Now my next question: what are some of your future goals? Like, what else out there you want to accomplish besides modeling and dancing?
I really want to get into snowboarding because I've never done it before, and I've lived in Washington for over 10 years and never got a chance to do it. So that's something I really, really want to get into.
Wow, you like to snowboard, huh? So that means would you consider being in the X Games sometime on ESPN?
Yeah, if I get really well, then yeah, definitely. It'll be great to compete in.
Well, that's awesome. You know, show your extreme side. That's cool.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, you know, you don't ever get too afraid of heights, like going that far in the air.
No, not at all. I'm not afraid of heights or anything. So, you know, it's something that gets your adrenaline going.
Okay. Now this is a question that I normally ask the models a lot. How do you feel about the media portraying models and dancers out there? Like how they look? And we lost her again. She must be getting a bad signal.
She didn't like that question. Lit. Yeah, she didn't like that question, so she said, "The heck with this, I'm hanging up, so I don't have to answer it." Right, Ripper? Click.
Right.
You got yourself muted, right?
Yeah. I don't want to fuck up the interview.
No, I don't blame you. I just got when they're talking, I turn my mixing board, I turn my volume down level all the way to 0, so you can't hear me either.
Right.
I'm just listening too. There she is.
She's back.
We'll go back to the conversation.
Welcome back, Rose. And thank you for, keep calling back. That means you're a trooper. You don't let the phone beat you. So we appreciate
Thank you.
that.
No problem. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's
okay. Get her on Skype. We wouldn't have had this problem. We just have her in now, and she'd never get kicked off.
I'm guessing she don't know what a Skype is. So it's like a
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Skype is kind of like an internet phone, which is what my co-host is. Yeah, it's like you call people from the internet for free and stuff like that. Unless you
okay, yeah. I've heard of it. I'm using my cell phone, so that's why the call keeps dropping. So I apologize.
Yeah, see, I'm using Skype, and I have another guy on the line. Hello, Ripper. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing good.
See, you got him on the line too. So anybody who has Skype, if you put me on their friends list, I can get him into any show I'm on. There you go.
That's cool. That's cool. Now the question I had to ask you before you lost your signal, how do you feel about the media portraying models and dancers?
I personally believe that the media tends to censor. There's certain areas of modeling and also dancers, just because it only seems like they just portray like dancers as like, well, they do this, the drama that goes on and such, but there are like bits and pieces that they tend to just skip over and not reveal to the public. And it's the same thing with models, especially. It's just probably like the Janice Dickinson's modeling agency. I watch this show often, and I don't know, I just feel like there's certain areas in modeling that they don't show that they possibly should, because there's models out there that really they might want to get into modeling, and they watch these shows, and especially America's Next Top Model, and expect like, oh, that's how it is with agencies and such, but it really isn't. It's really best to really talk to other models that actually do the kind of work, not ones that are just on TV, and really get that actual experience, not what's broadcasted in the media's point of view.
All right, that's good. All right, we got a question from Chaos, and he wants to know about one of your favorite models, Tyra Banks. Do you think that her ridiculous antics help modeling, or hurt its integrity?
It sort of helps, but not really. Her show, well, I think her talk show is okay. It's kind of bogus sometimes with the certain topics that she has, but probably with the America's Next Top Model, it actually kind of gives more of a glimpse of the modeling world, but only like a certain area of it, especially the high fashion runway. When there's actually like more areas in modeling that's not being shown that maybe should, so that people like aspiring models can get a glimpse of, and maybe that will be their kind of interest, not just the whole high fashion and the runway and all that kind of stuff.
All right, that's cool. Now, you said you like to dance, and you're a go-go dancer, but are you interested in doing ballroom dancing? I don't know, Dancing with the Stars, which the new season is coming up this coming week.
Yeah, I would definitely be interested. Why not? It's a completely different style, and plus, ballroom dancing is not bad at all. It's really fun when you get used to like the certain steps and such. It's a lot different from, the whole go-go and hip-hop and breakdancing and such, but it's still, you have all these certain techniques that you have to, get down properly in order to really get the whatever like choreographed routine they have set. But otherwise, yeah, definitely.
Wow, how about that? Now, there's some. Who do you think is going to win this year's Dancing with the Stars? If you had a chance to look at the people that's going to be in this coming season, who do you think is going to win?
I don't know. I'm not sure who's performing this season.
Hear that Juan Sapp, former football player, he's going to be in there. Kim Kardashian, also going to be on there as well. Just to name.
Kim Kardashian.
Wow. That's the only people I know that's going to be in this coming season. And just like Deal No Deal, I watched that just to see the ladies dance. I'm sorry. I would like.
I probably would pick Warren Sapp, since like Emmett Smith won last time.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian is going to use her butt to knock off the others out. Say it will be.
Kim Kardashian, she's alright, but no, I don't think she's going to win at all. I think she'll be probably the first to get eliminated.
Ooh, you really, wow. With her fan base, I'm not so sure. She may make it past the first few rounds. She got quite a fan base since what happened with Ray J, and if it serves me correctly, she is in a relationship with Reggie Bush from New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, and she's a bitch.
But still, she got popular over like something that happened that's just ridiculous over a sex tape. Come on now.
Right. Yeah, she only gets points with me because she's with Reggie Bush, but I don't think Reggie would have a problem with her, unlike Tony Ono with Jessica Simpson. So
that is a ridiculous relationship.
Yeah, what do you think about that? You think that's gonna last a lot longer?
I thought they broke up. That's what I've heard.
No, they're still together. Believe it or not.
I don't know. A lot of people, when they heard that they got together, they thought that Tony was cursed because his game wasn't all there last season.
Well, he's off to a pretty good start right now. Just don't put her into the, don't let her be at the Dallas place and shit, and he'll be fine.
Yeah,
no, once
he
you
did
get
a really
once they
good,
get
great
married,
job at the
Cowboys
Eagles
will
game.
lose every game after that.
Oh, what was that?
I said once they get married, Tony will lose every game after that.
Probably. He did really good with the Eagles game, though. I give him props for that one.
She is the stupidest woman on the face of the earth.
Hello?
Kenny, are you still with us, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
We might have lost Kenny.
What did we do? Lose Kenny?
Oh, really?
DX, you're there.
Oh, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Looks like we lost Kenny somehow. That's Kenny's stuff. You know, that's Kenny's microphone and his end. He probably lost power, but if he lost power and the show is still on, that's pretty wacky. That happened last time, too.
Well, he's still typing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going on. Hey, Kenny, give us a heads up. Tell me what's going on. We're in the middle of an interview here, having a good old time.
Oh, who are you interviewing today?
West Coast. Huh? Who are we interviewing
Who do you
today?
have?
We got the lovely Rose Marie here with us.
Hello,
Hi.
lovely Rosemary.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm done with work, so I'm doing extremely well now. I'm on my way home.
Yeah?
Okay,
Yeah.
here's the lineup for Dancing with the Stars. Lance Bass, Tony Braxton, Brooke Burke, Hottie, Rocco Dispario, Maurice Green, Kim Kardashian, bitch, Cloris Leachman, about 95 years old, Cody Lindley, Susan Lucci, Misty May Trainer, Ted McGinley, Jeff Ross, Warren Sapp. Oh my God.
Wow.
What a
Okay, I
sad
definitely
crew
have to
that
say
is.
Tony Braxton.
That's
Either
not
gonna
fair.
be Tony
Braxton.
Ted McGinley.
Tony's
or
going to win
Brooke
that
Burke.
one.
What's up, Kenny?
Sorry about that, guys.
Kenny, that's you on 502, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Kenny.
So, what's happening, DX?
Welcome back to your show, buddy.
Thank
Welcome
you.
back to your show.
Yeah. As DX called in, I don't know, my phone there crashed, and I can't believe we're still.
Oh, you gonna blame me?
No.
Why not? It was working
I ain't
until you called in.
I'm sorry. I ruined a perfect interview with a beautiful lady.
Well, all right. How you doing there, DX?
I'm doing well. I wanted to tune in and hear the interview because I'm on my way home, so I don't have I'm not next to my computer.
No, I'm glad you did, buddy.
Right.
I'm glad you did.
All right. If you have a question there, I know you just called in and everything. We pretty much asked her about her modeling and her dancing and stuff like that. If you have a question, go right ahead, man.
A question for her. Well, let me ask you this then. Let me ask my very question. What is it you like to cook?
I like cooking pasta and
Pasta.
seafood sometimes. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Sorry. I'm on the spot now. I'm trying to come out with good questions.
You sound like you on the road, DX. Are you driving right now?
Yeah, I'm going home right now. So if you hear any noise in the background, it's because a huge truck just went by me just a few seconds ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, sorry. You can put me on mute for now. You can listen in.
All right, man. But anyway, let's get to another question. This is from Will V. And he wants to know, how many kids do you have?
How many what?
How many kids? do you have?
I have no kids.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I don't have kids right now. Maybe in the future, but not right now.
All right. Okay, we're getting to the end of the show, and I might as well go ahead and say this before I go on and forget. Rose, you got to do a couple of sound bites for us, if you can.
Okay.
Okay, the first one, since you're new to being interviewed on a radio show, we wanted you to give us a station ID. And what that is all you have to do and say, hey, this is Rose Marie, and you are chilling with Jeff and Kenny C on NowLive.com.
Okay. Can I go ahead and say it?
I'll count to 3, and you go ahead and say that.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
This is Rosemary, and you are chilling with Jeff and Kenny C on NowLive.com.
That's freaking beautiful.
Right on the money. Okay, I'm going to let Jeff tell you the second thing that you have to say. So you go ahead with that one, Jeffrey.
Oh, thanks. You put it all into my hands. Thank you. Okay.
That's right.
We actually need you to say 2 things. Okay? One of them is, Kenny C is my sexual chocolate. Okay? That's pretty good, right?
Milk chocolate or dark chocolate?
Right? So sexual chocolate. Listen. I'll show you. Listen. Just listen.
Kenny C is my sexual chocolate.
Did you hear that?
Oh, God, yeah.
That was Candace Ray that did that for us. So I'll go 1, 2, 3,
Nice.
and you'll do that for us, okay? Everybody mute yourself.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Kenny C is my sexual chocolate.
Got it, bing. Okay. Now, the one final thing is, and this is for myself, because I happen to be this way, you need to say, or I like to say, I love bald heads and goatees.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll go 1, 2, 3, and just say, I love bald heads and goatees.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
I love bald heads and goatees.
Oh, that's so freaking beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. What I'll do is I'll edit them up, and people will be hearing them next week on our show.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Well, you're welcome back here anytime you want. You know that. And you're also welcome to any of the sports shows that I do on Tuesday night or on Saturday afternoon. Come on by. We talk a lot of sports on Tuesdays and Saturdays.
All right, awesome. I'll definitely tune in.
All right.
And I'm working on getting some guests, some professional players as well. It's going to be cool. I'm actually in the process of getting Jose Canseco to get Skype on his computer so I can interview him. How about that?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's awesome. That would be awesome. Maybe you could get one of the Browns on there.
Maybe I can get a Cleveland Brown. Sure, man. I like her. I'm going to have to make her a co-host Saturday afternoon, man, on my NFL show. She's just ripping right into Kenny. I like that.
She's a beautiful person, so I'll let it slide. Yeah.
She's okay.
I'm all right.
Hey, Real doesn't know what's going on. Real, Kenny C and I made a bet. Kenny picked the Browns to win the AFC North. I picked the Steelers. If the Browns win, I got to sing Jeffrey and Kenny C. If the Browns lose, he's singing Ebony and Ivory on the air. Now, if the Browns end up with a worse record than the New York Jets, not only is he singing Ebony and Ivory on the air, he's singing Kenny C and he's singing Jeffrey and Kenny C as well. That Chaos Bro. That's the bet.
Well, you are safe. Oh, thanks a lot, Will. You a Brown fan yourself. Yeah, good job, Will. Why would it leave me hanging?
Hey, Rose, can you see Rose, can you see the chat board at all?
No.
Okay. On the chat board, Real writes, "You are safe, Jeff. LOL." So I don't have to worry about it. I know I'm good.
And he's a Brown fan himself. He just said it in the chat. I don't believe it.
I know, and he's
No
a
way,
Browns
no way.
fan himself, and he knows you're gonna get killed. How about that? You should have talked to him before you made that bet, dude. That's all I'm saying. Just saying.
Be on the safe side.
Yeah, just saying, you know.
Right. All right, Rose, we have reached the bottom of the hour, so I guess we're going to go ahead and let you go, but we want to thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate you. We wish you the best in your future, and we wish you the best in your endeavors and everything, and you are also come back to the show anytime. We are on nowlife.com. You just sign up a profile, and you can be in the chat with us on Saturdays.
Yeah, and you're also welcome to Sports World Radio and the NFL show anytime you like, Rose.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll definitely tune in. Trust me, I'm the special.
Well, during football season, every Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock on Pacific Coast time, I do the NFL show.
Awesome.
All right. Ripper, you got anything to say? You talk too much. You know that, Ripper?
He's totally muted. He's totally muted, I guess. But again, Rose, thank you for being on the show. You have a good evening.
All right, thank you. You too.
Thank you, Rose.
All right, bye, guys.
Later.
Bye.